in case for a film also, you put the disclaimer at the beginning of the film. By putting the disclaimer during the film or during the scenes which are taking place, In fact, I just want to say, all of you should have seen the film Godfather. And I think so. It is Al Pacino, the Godfather character. He comes and he smokes. As soon as the cameraman takes a lot of time creating each frame, this becomes a huge hindrance and a disturbance. It becomes to the ISO to the frame. It comes 5 seconds in advance and 5 seconds later also. So next, when we show here a person smoking, and the next scene is a person praying to God. So smoking is injurious to health. So agarbattis are lit there. So agarbatti is also injurious to health. So the basic thought is this disclaimer should come in the beginning of the film.
Yeah,
on the end.
That's the correct way to do it. Absolutely. I mean, there is we have a notion of certification, sir. But what Mr. Ramesh Sippy was saying earlier, we were having a discussion. The members of the certification, the committee members should be chosen with great care, because ultimately they are the people, and there should be a set of guidelines on who could be a member of this committee, because they take a decision which affects the creativity, the revenue of a lot of people and of the film industry, and it should not be, I'm sorry to say, but often so-and-so's relative. Right? Or it should not be that at one point they say, oh, you can go to the south and get your film censored and not come here, or reverse. I mean, if we are talking frankly, then this was how it was and this is how it is, So essentially, a lot of these decisions and a lot of these problems can be, minimized if you have the kind of person there who can take an informed judgment on the film and does not allow his personal morality to intrude in cinema. What would you say? Are you yourself, as someone who's taken over the central board now, happy with the selection of the committee members? I'm just coming to the...
By saying this, that he hasn't chosen them.
No, he hasn't. That's why I said, are you satisfied with
he's in an awkward position to say whether they're rightfully there.
Or would you say that they should be chosen with great care from now on?
I think... No, I think the fair thing would be the system itself needs overhauling.
Yeah.
And whoever comes on board, like they do in an entry exam, they should be examined, not in any negative way, but what kind of views they hold about life, how do they see life. If they are non-prejudiced people, then they should be taken on the board, otherwise they should not be taken.
Yeah, and the second point now, which needs to be discussed really fairly, and why, certification is all that should happen, because like a lot of people say, 1 year down the line, 4G is going to become a reality. You're going to watch everything, everywhere, all the time. So you need to be prepared for that eventuality. How are we, or how is the Central Board of Film Certification, going to deal with that eventuality where everybody is watching everything anyway? So, and then the area where you tend to control most, I think, in India, is in cinema, which is by itself a voluntary act. We don't force anyone to go and see a film. We put it up and we say, buy a ticket if you like it, like my promo, like whatever. Instead of television, which sometimes has far more freedom in the serials or in the news, or in the news, which is something that is not a voluntary act, which sometimes intrudes. So in this, this is not, let me tell you, an attack on you. This is a society, this is how we have to deal with it, and how do we figure this out,
Sudhir, I'll just answer your previous question 1 minute. I'll take for the previous question about the members. I'm being a little bit blunt.
Yep. Please. What's the point otherwise?
Yeah. We have got few politically unemployed, few politicians sitting in the censor members. Because this is one. And second, every member, when he comes to watch a film, he comes with various moods, and those moods reflect the censor cuts. When I said this, every member who comes to watch a film comes with different moods, and those moods reflect on the censor cut. Today, as I was just speaking to Ramesh ji, if a lady, a wife had come, she had a fight with her husband, and she sees an husband arguing with with a wife, or just pulling a wife's hair or anything, cut, because she is experiencing that in her house. These moods influence the members. So basically, so in case she's in a very good mood and she's in a romantic mood, okay, that cleavage is okay, you can cut that, leave that cleavage, okay, that kissing scene is okay, etc.